Hey yo, what up? It's Link Karoo, the greatest Rocket League YouTuber of all time. And I just wanted to come on here to debunk one of the biggest Rocket League leaks I've ever seen, possibly. Not gonna waste any of your time, let's just get straight into it. Let's just go through this in a chronological order. So let's go through the actual clip. In case you haven't seen it, of course. You know, I just searched Rocket League 2 leaked on Twitter, and it's pretty much... There's like 100 posts, basically. People reacting to it. It's just a lot of people saying it's real, a lot of people saying it's fake. It has almost 1 million views on Twitter right now. Here's the clip. So it's just somebody on Windows loading up some kind of app through goddamn command prompt. There's some hacker shit right here. Okay, we see the Psyonix logo, Epic Games logo. Interesting. Unreal Engine logo, okay. Rocket League Reloaded. Let's pause it here. Boom. What does it say? Copyright, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Rocket League Reloaded. That's interesting. I kind of like that, to be honest. Like, if this was real, I think the word reloaded is kind of cool. It would be an interesting one. But, I don't know if it's really necessary to add anything into Rocket League's name. I think it's fine as it is. Okay, now we load into some kind of in-game menu. Now, first off, I feel like this UI looks very, like, mobile gamey. Especially the top row, it's giving me, like, Free Fire or, like, I don't know, just any generic mobile game. Now, you might find this convincing, but, I mean, let's keep watching, I guess. We have a couple of placeholder, like, missing graphics here. I'm gonna say straight up, a lot of these animations are super stiff, so... That's, like, the biggest red flag for me immediately. Then we're loading onto this map called Metropolis Day PU map. Now, what the frick is this, buddy? First of all, this grass is horrendous, okay? You cannot tell me you're looking at this clip thinking, damn, this shit real as hell, dude. This is some real shit. Okay, let's keep watching, alright? Okay. The quality's kinda ass, but it is on Twitter, so compression's gonna kill you every time. The boost pad is interesting. It's showing, like, that you can go above 100. Okay, cool. A couple of other red flags. This ball looks so stiff. Like, the shading on it just doesn't feel good. I think that this clip can only be convincing to people who don't really know, like, a lot of, like, 3D animation stuff and, like, game dev stuff and technical things like that. Now, I think what solidifies this as fake for me is this clip here. They've tried to do this like cinematic-ass view, which, first of all, that's never gonna be in the game. I can 100% like guarantee that. This is just my side of things. I'm giving you my piece first because there's also other people that have debunked this, so we're gonna get through those as well. But the first thing that it reminded me of was there's this plugin called Cinematics Buddy for Bacchus mod, okay? I've heard about this like years ago. I'm pretty sure this has existed for a long time. Yeah, it says this was first uploaded in 2020, so it's been around for a while, right? People have been using this plugin. I've never used this plugin, and I can't tell you exactly what it does, but my understanding of it is that it essentially like takes, say, a Rocket League replay, and then it copies, like, the positional data, like the position of cars over time, the rotations, the ball position, like the map and all this stuff. It's like taking that data and then converting that into a 3D animation software. Another example of this is like something Musty did a few years ago. 4 years ago, my god, it's been a long time. So he did this thing where he like pranked a bunch of people with this fake leak that he created where they made a bunch of graphics, like custom graphics like this, where it's like, ooh, look at this new rank that's gonna be in the game. Look at the underglow item that's gonna be in the game. I mean, this is like really well edited, to be fair, you know? Like, it's kind of convincing, right? Content creator item concepts and things like this. They made a bunch of custom maps that, like, again, they look pretty convincing. I mean, that's pretty cool, right? You have like the logo, Unreal Engine 5 over here. It's not like shit like this hasn't been done before. It's pretty obvious that this is fake, and that's why I wanted to debunk it. It could be that some content creator is trying to do this as like a little low-key thing, like they tried to essentially put it on some random YouTube channel Let's look at like some other things that people have said. This is undoubtedly fake. The YouTube account in question is a day old. The Discord account that's only messaged content creators and posts the link in the RL Discord. The entire Rocket League community on their way to be tricked by this fake leak. It's true though, like people eating this shit up too easily, man. Now see, this is a real leak right here. This is the real shit. This is my Rocket League. Brother, what is happening here? I'm having an acid trip. What did I just wake up to? You know, somehow I feel like Musty's got something to do with this. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he's a suspicious man. He's already done this before, so like, keep acting coy, my brother. But you've got something to hide. I can just smell it. I can smell it through my monitor. Please don't be real. This shit is 100% not real. It is, I asked. True. True. I think what I find surprising about this is that, like, it looks so bad and yet somehow people think it's legit. I guess they don't have high expectations for Rocket League at this point, so they're just willing to accept that it's gonna be that bad. If Unreal Engine 5 is like a real thing that's gonna happen. I believe we all know this isn't true, but for those who still think it is, here are some key pointers. Okay, here's some banger pointers right here. Epic Games logo in the launch. I can't think of a single game Epic Games has produced where their logo is pasted on the loading screen. Correct me if I'm wrong. The animations are terrible. Coming from someone who does video editing, I can speak on the behalf of a video editor. I have to agree with this. I am a video editor. I know how people do VFX and shit. Like, did you look at that, like, weird circular... what is that animation right there? That looks like cheeks, man. Like, this is just a fade in and fade out. Like, they wouldn't do that. It looks horrible. I kind of like this, though. They got, like, giant-ass Rocket League cars outside the map that do not fit the scale on the map at all. The game looks like SARP. How the hell does this look like SARP? Not even close. What is this man talking about? Okay, this guy has like a long-ass thread of just proof that this is fake. Okay, so if we look at the map for a moment, we can see all these like interesting buildings. At first I thought like, wow, they must have put a ton of effort into creating this map, which I think is probably true. I mean, it would take a while to make a map like this. But apparently a lot of these assets are straight up taken from a, you know, one of these packages you can download on the internet. As a whole, this reads as a mock-up pulling from cookie-cutter UIs to convey its modernity. Anyway, so hope you guys have found this insightful. If you have seen this leak or have not seen it, I guess this is a little bit educational stuff for you in case you end up seeing it or your friend sends a DM to you showing, hey, look, there's this leak, and tries to like convince you of it. Do not let them fool you, buddy. This shit is not real. Okay? Thank you. But if you want to see something more from me, here's a video where I created a custom ball that sticks to surfaces and made a bunch of SSLs play with it.